Gospel of John, chapter number 13. Start reading from verse 3. As you're standing, open the Gospel of John, chapter 13. We start the reading from verse 3 downwards. I want you to know that this night we are going to have the unusual kind of meeting. It's not the kind of meeting we have had before. We are going to have the meeting of washing the feet. And I want us to know that there are some spiritual significance attached to washing of the feet. And I want you to know that when Jesus washed the feet of the disciples, in other words, he was sharing his life with them, transforming his power and impacting them with the power. When you wash the feet, you wash the dust out of the feet. When you wash the feet, you wash away every kind of causes. When you wash the feet, the person might have stepped in his foot in unfavorable ground, but when you wash in that feet enters a favorable ground. When you wash the feet, you wash away afflictions. When you wash the feet, you wash away sorrow. When you look, let me tell you, there are places that will step in your feet, favor ceases to occur in a person's life. There are places that are cursed. But even if you have stepped in any cursed ground, tonight as the Holy Ghost will assist us in this feet washing, your feet will be strengthened once again. I don't care the level of doubt in your heart, but all I come to tell you tonight is that the Lord is washing away the affliction. The Lord is restoring your joy. I don't know the years, the locusts, the cankerworms, the palmerworms, the caterpillars, the devourers have labored, have tried to snatch away that which God prepared for you. Tonight is a night of divine restoration. Any kind of dents in your life, any kind of ridicule or reproach, anyone that laughed at your fruit in the time past, they will celebrate you. Those of you that were opportunity to be in the holy ground in Israel, you find out that there was a place that was shown. And one of the places that were the significant, one of the remarkable places was the place that they said when Jesus Christ, he said when he ascended to heaven, the place he stepped in his foot before moving, there was a footprint there. And I want you to know that it was not a muddy ground. It was not a clay ground. It was not a sandy ground. That place was a rocky ground. It was a volcanic rocky ground. But on that very volcanic rock, on that very particular rock, you see the kind of rocks you see there is a kind of this rock that is being seen in a place like that one of Nkara, like that one you see in Kogi State in Nigeria. Those limestones, you see them there. This is a kind of stone where Jesus Christ stepped in before ascending, and his footprint was left there. It was like a stamp. Just like in one of the places where he was carrying the cross. When he made the third fall, the place he fall, the hand, where he fall before this man helped him in carrying the cross. The Joseph and the Simeon helped him carry the cross. That place, when you get there, you still see the hand. The handprint was there. So there were two prints that Jesus Christ left behind before he ascended to the Father. He left the handprint, he left the footprint. And I want you to know that when your feet are built tonight, you step into heaven. Look, when I'm talking of favor, I mean unquantified kind of favor. I mean the kind of favor we are talking about tonight is unimaginable kind of favor. I mean favor without labor. I mean unmerited favor. Unlimited favor. The favor that God will bestow upon you is a favor that ears will hear of the good thing God is doing about their life. As many as believe tonight that stand on the exalted altar of God Almighty and that prophesy to you, their foot will never step on a failure ground. Wherever your foot step in, that place business must be fruitful. That thing must be fruitful. You will never walk in shame. You will never walk in pain. In the name of Jesus Christ. The louder the amen, the bigger the miracle. The louder the amen, the bigger the miracle. Sometimes like thunder. She was booked last 2 weeks, and she came here. She was located by prophecy, and she was grateful. And I remember that I told her, I said, I don't care about the level of doubt. I said, I don't care whether you believe or you doubt. So all I know is that God said it is well. Amen. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Medically and ordinarily, there is no how you evacuate ectopic pregnancy except by what? Cesarean. Except to do operation. Right? And finally, the husband was there looking for the money. Your operation was supposed to be last week Monday. Last week Monday. You man is there, right? Madam, I think that's the last week Monday. That is the day your operation was supposed to take place. And she came on Friday. 3 days before the booking of the operation, And after praying, she was let go. She went. 3 days later, they went back to the hospital with the husband. The doctor looked and looked and looked, and they did scan, they did everything. They said, we can't see pregnancy. We can't see the Ethiopian pregnancy. I don't need to call the husband to ask you some questions. Madam, come. I want to ask you 2-3 questions. So that we know the kind of call we serve. You see, when God did it, He did it and only He received the compliment. Nobody said, look at that. Look, those of you that saw this woman, that was she looking beautiful the way she is now? No. She was looking so sick and haggard that day. To stand up was, can you jump? Yes. Jump, let me see. You see, she could jump like Pastor Sam's wife now. Praise the Lord. Madam, I want to ask you, look, for you to know that God is a spirit, and if you must worship God, worship His spirit. You see, when God evacuated that Ethiopian pregnancy, there was no blood flowing. Yes, sir. The thing disappeared. No hemorrhage, no blood. When that thing left, did you see blood flowing? No. She only discovered there was a kind of emptiness in her womb, a kind of emptiness. Ethiopian pregnancy is when a pregnancy is formed outside the womb. It is not in the womb, it's outside. I'm not a medical doctor, but let me put it this way. When instead of it to be in the womb, Now it forms, let me say, this, you know, there are two tubes, two fallopian tubes. So when pregnancy forms in the tube instead of forming in the womb, it becomes a kind of a pregnancy. So there is no how a man will deliver that. There's no how child will be evacuated. You can't do abortion for such, except by operation. But there is a man who carries on what is called the Holy Ghost. Yes. There was a kind of spiritual psychological operation. Holy Ghost carried it on. And when they went to the hospital, nothing was seen. Doctor looked and this kind of after everything they say, my God, carry your money, carry everything and go. God has settled it. Why I know to make young guy, look that I'm connected. You are too connected to disconnected.